Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th part of our Onirim campaign. As always, I am Richard, and today we are going to be tackling the Happy Dreams and Dark Premonitions. Now, as I said last time, this expansion is a bit of a tough one, and that's because it's basically made to beat down on you for getting the various doors in Onirim. Alright, so what happens for the setup of this expansion is you're going to have a Dark Premonitions deck that you're going to draw 4 cards out of, and then you're going to have these cards called the Happy Dreams, and you're going to have 4 of them, and you are shuffling them into the main deck. So these go off to the side, these go into the main deck. And how this works is for the Dark Premonitions, they are basically going to make bad stuff happen whenever certain criteria is completed. So on the cards you can see what the criteria needs to be, and then on this bottom half you'll see what is going to happen as a result of it. And since there are 8 cards, you don't have to memorize all of them. All of their effects are labeled in the extras expansion spellbook right here. So the 4 Dark Premonition cards that we drew, we've got this Brown Door Dark Premonition card, and what this says is if 2 Brown Door cards are ever put on the table at any time, discounting Limbo Pile, but like if I discover 2 Brown Door cards at any time, I have to put a door of my choice into the Limbo Pile. So that's basically going to be recycled, and it needs to be a door that I have already discovered. So what this one right here means that if at least 3 doors I have discovered are on the table, I am going to discard my hand of 5 and draw a new hand, so like if a nightmare was being resolved, and then I would actually replace this Dark Premonition with a new Dark Premonition from this pile right here. And when that comes out, I'll read its effects as well. I won't leave you guys in the dark. What this Dark Premonition right here says is that if at least 5 door cards on the table, I reveal 2 Dark Premonition cards, alright? And when Dark Premonition cards are revealed, if their criteria is already met when they're revealed, they get triggered as well. Now, if you trigger multiple Dark Premonition cards, the good thing is you actually get to resolve them in whatever order you want. And also for Dark Premonition cards, if you have discovered all 8 doors already, you do not have to go through with any Dark Premonition cards that are triggered. And the final Dark Premonition card we have is if 2 red door cards are on the table, we are going to take every single red location card that's in the deck and just discard it. So this one is really nasty here because I know a lot of my previous success in games has been riding on the coattails of the red keys and stuff like that. So this is a really big blow. Alright, so that all seems tough. So how do we work around it? Well, we have 4 of these cute little Happy Dream cards that are going to be inside of our deck. And how these work is they basically have 3 things that you can do with them when you draw one. Alright, so you can take away one of these face-up Dark Premonition cards. So I could discard this Happy Dream card, and I could discard this Dark Premonition card along with it. And I actually think I might try and get rid of that one or that one early on into the game. So that's one of the things you can do. Another thing you can do is you can just reveal the top 7 cards of the deck, discard as many as you want. You don't have to discard any, but like say you reveal 4 nightmares, you can get rid of all of those immediately and then rearrange it in whatever order you are looking at. And then a final thing we can do with these is we can take 1 card of our choice from the draw deck and just put it in our hand and use it to our advantage. So that's what the Happy Dream cards do. So there are 4 of them in the deck, and I guess theoretically you could just discard all of them to get rid of the all of the Dark Premonitions, but that would be kind of a waste of their other extremely useful powers. So part of this is balancing out the Dark Premonitions, and part of it is utilizing those Happy Dream cards to be the most effective that they possibly can. Alright, so that's basically Happy Dreams and Dark Premonitions. So let me set up our game with my hand of 5 cards, and we will just jump in. Alright, let's drop to 5. 1, 2. Oh, we got a happy dream. 3, 4. This goes in limbo. 4. And another happy dream. Oh boy. Okay. Well, alright. So when we draw a happy dream card during the fill your hand phase, in the rule books, it says you must choose one of the following options to resolve. So I'm just going to go by the rules here and say that I can't wait to resolve them at a different time. I'm just going to have to go ahead and use them. And I'm pretty sure that I want to use this happy dream to nuke something. Nuke a dark premonition over here, so I'll discard it. And what I am going to nuke is this one, because it brings out 2 new dark premonitions, and I definitely don't want that, okay? So I'm going to remove this dark premonition right here. And then we've got this happy dream right here, and I don't think that I need to... Oop, let me not put that on top of the deck. You know what? I'm going to look through the deck and get myself a green sun. That's what I'm going to use this happy dream for. Might seem like a waste, but, you know, I'm trying to show off all these expansions the best I can, so I want to utilize all facets of them. Alright, so let's look through this deck for a green sun. Okay, I got my green sun. Put that right there. Since I looked through the deck, I'm going to have to shuffle it. Alright, and then we put this card on top of the deck right there. So we have a 100% chance of drawing it. And wow, that was a little interesting, drawing 2 happy dreams right off the bat. So draw that. And we've got a tan key. Alright. So let's start working on our green door. Play that green moon. And we've got a nightmare. So this might seem stupid, but I'm going to use this tan key to get rid of this nightmare right here, since we have this dark premonition that I want to kind of stave off until later, since I don't like shuffling doors into limbo. But let's just do that and then draw up to 5 cards. Okay. As hands go, this hand really isn't that great. So you know what? Why don't we discard all of these and draw up to 5. So we've got happy dream. Put this in limbo. 5. Alright, let's reshuffle this nightmare back into the deck. And guys, I swear to God, I did not rig this deck with happy dreams. We've just, this is just what randomness gets to you. Maybe I shuffled a weird way. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so we've got a happy dream here, and we must resolve it. So I probably would like to set up my deck for the future. So why don't I use this happy dream right here to look at the top 7 cards of the deck, discard as much as I want, and rearrange it in any way I want. 7. Okay, well, it seems like we could also get another green door with that, and I am definitely discarding this nightmare right here. It's a shame we only got 1, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, as I always say. So I know once I discover that green door, I'm going to be reshuffling the deck, so probably this wasn't the best time to use that happy dream, but we do get a key out of it. So let's put that key on top of there to make sure we definitely get it, and then we'll draw up to 5, and play our green sun into there. So that wasn't the most effective use of the happy dream. However, we did get a green key out of it, and we discarded nightmare, so that's not too bad. Alright, so let's look through the deck for our green door. Okay, put it off to the side there. And we haven't triggered any of our dark premonitions yet, thank God, since we only have 1 door out there. But look how many cards we've discarded already. That is nuts, absolutely nuts. But yeah, so let's get cracking. I think we're gonna probably have to speed up our discoveries here. I feel like this game I will be failing with flying colors, especially since this is kind of the first time I've tried to delve deep into the happy dreams and dark premonitions. I've played it before, but pretty sure I failed that time too as well. Okay, so let's drop to 5, and we've got a green sun. You know what? I'm gonna discard the green sun just to see what I get. And it's a tan sun. Okay, so that doesn't really give me any good direction for my hand. So let's discard this green key and see what we get here. 5. That is our final happy dream, guys. And I do have to discard something. So, you know, as long as I'm discarding greens, might as well get rid of this this green sun right here. And we can actually set up ourselves to discover a tan door. So why don't we rearrange these cards like this. Then we'll draw up to 5, And that's good, we got the moons because we can play them against the suns. So let's go for that. We have our moon, so let's play our sun. And then this should be the happy dream. Yep, there we go. And I think what we'll use this happy dream for is we'll get rid of this dark premonition right here, alright? So we only have to worry about 2 dark premonitions throughout the entire game, okay? We only have to worry about the tan doors right there and the red doors right there. But that should not be a problem. And let's drop to 5, and then finally play this tan moon right there. Okay, so let's discover our tan door. Wow, that was interesting. So getting all of our happy dreams out of the way at first. I really don't know how I feel about that. I mean, on one hand, it's really good to get down all of our dark premonitions, all of the really bad ones. But also, like, I feel like I could have used them for prophesizing and stuff. So I kind of feel like I wasted them. But, oh well. We're gonna lose anyway, so nothing's really a waste. Alright, let's drop to 5. And yep, it was inevitable to get a nightmare. Okay, so we've got 2 reds and 2 blues. I don't think I really want to discard this hand, since I could easily set myself up for a red or a blue door right here. So let's discard the top 5 from the deck. 5. Oh, that was not good. We could have gotten our blue door so easily. But, oh well. I mean, it's not like I could have known anyway. Let's reshuffle this nightmare back into the deck. Okay, drop to 5 cards. Oh, that goes in limbo, obviously. And we've got tan moon right there. So that's not helpful at all. But let me reshuffle this real quick. Okay, so I don't want to get rid of this tan moon. And I know I've discarded quite a bit of the blue cards, so my chances of getting a blue card are a little lower than getting a red card that could go along with that. So why don't we discard this blue sun right here, and we get another blue sun. Excellent, that is such a sweet trade-off. I'm really happy that happened. Let's discard this one again, and we get, okay, well, we get a tan sun, and as we know, if we get 2 tan doors, we're going to have to put one of the doors back in limbo, so I'd rather get the red doors before I get the tan doors. And I don't really want to take the risk of having to get that green door back, since we know that we discarded quite a bit of greens. So let's discard this blue door and hope we get a red or something. We get that pesky green door again. And we get another blue sun. Wow, excellent. We are not getting a single blue door this game. I feel like this already constitutes a loss for us. I feel like we have to kind of leg it and go for that tan door, which I absolutely hate because I don't want to put that green door back in the deck. We'll see about it. You know what? I'll just go for red. For the red door. What the hey? We'll sprint for that. And we get a nightmare. Great. Okay, so I know I've discarded one of those keys. This is really tough, man. These nightmares are doing way more damage than any of these dark premonitions. Let's get rid of our hand in hopes that we could use the one of the last remaining tan keys to get that tan door. So we'll draw up to, man, that green door. Drop to 5. 5. And look at that. Look at how many nightmares appeared from that deck. We are going to make sure to shuffle it nice and good so they don't ambush us later on. Okay, we've got our deck all shuffled up, and I moved it down here and consolidated to the maze. And let's go for this this red door. Put that in limbo. Got a green key right there. So let's reshuffle this. Alright, well the good thing is we can get that red door right there. Excellent. So we'll put it right there, and we'll shuffle up the deck and draw back to 5. So let's drop to 5, and we get a tan moon. Okay, so I think it would be silly of us to not go for that that green door. So let's try for it. And we got a nightmare. I'll use this red key for the nightmare. Let's draw back up to 2. Okay. And we'll use this green sun. We've got a blue key. And I think what we'll do is we'll just use the green key. So let's go ahead and do that and unlock the green door. Now what I'm really hoping here, and what my game plan is I'm hoping I can get the tan doors last, because I don't want to put a door into limbo. I mean, ideally I would put a red door into limbo or a green door, since I know I still have some green keys left in the deck. The tan power is the last one I want to do. I feel like I can live without reds in the deck. It's just I don't want to put anything back in. Okay, let's drop to 5. Oh man. Really wants us to go tan. Why don't we try and go for red, since that'll give us a better chance of getting the blues. We've got a red sun. Let's get rid of this tan sun. And we get nightmare. Okay, so I'll get rid of this tan key, and hopefully drawing up to 2 we don't get another nightmare. This goes into the draw deck. I almost put it into the discard pile. Alright, and I think, yeah, what this deck is saying is red door. So let's go for that red door. And we've got a red sun. So actually it'll be pretty good to get rid of those red cards after we discover that red door. However, look at our deck. Look at our deck. It is so small. I am absolutely terrified. So let's add this red sun right there into our deck and discover our red door. Alright, and here's the first dark premonition of the game. Since we discovered that red door, we're going to have to get rid of every single red location card in the deck. Okay, well that was a pretty big loss, I'd say. We got rid of some good moon cards that could have broken up some sun cards, and we're getting rid of a key. And we're just going to move on to discovering. I really want to get those blue doors, man. Really want to get those blue doors. But I guess we're going for tan. But let me discard a red sun and draw up. Okay, so we've got a blue sun. Let me just discard this final red sun to see what we get. And it's a green key. Okay, well we've got both of our green doors. So let's just go ahead and use this green key to do some premonitioning. Okay, well we've got 2 nightmares here. So let's discard this one. Oh, you know what? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the blue door on top so that the key will discover it. And I know that I'll have a blue moon waiting for me to hopefully pair with that sun. Alright, and we also know that we have a tan sun right there for that tan door, for that final sprint that we're going after. So let's just use this blue key to discover the blue door. Okay, we'll draw the blue door. Let's get this blue door, use this blue key, and I put the nightmare on the bottom, right? No, I did not. Okay, so I definitely want to put that on the bottom, so because I'm going to have to draw up to 2 in my hand after discarding that blue key, since we'd only have 3 cards, so I definitely don't want to draw the nightmare. So we've got our blue door, put it off to the side over there. Okay, alright. And we know a nightmare is coming up. We want to start working on that blue, because I don't want to get rid of this tan. You know, the probability of there being another blue moon or blue sun in there is pretty good. I mean, unless the nightmare discards it. But I hope it doesn't come to that. So I'm just going to hope and pray that there's another blue moon left in the deck when I do this. And then this is the nightmare right here. Okay, so we'll discard the top 5 cards of the deck. 5. Okay. Man, I hope there is a blue moon. There's got to be a blue moon. Alright, so this is going to get discarded. These 2 are going to be shuffled into the deck. And these are just gone forever. And the game is getting really tight. We only have a couple of cards left. I don't think we'll be able to do this. Or if we will be able to do this, it will be by a gnat's hair. Okay, so let's draw. Draw one more time. Okay, we've got a green sun right now, but we're fighters. We'll fight until the end. Put this blue sun down. Draw. Oh, we got our blue moon. Okay, so let's hope that the final card is the nightmare card. All right, guys. So we'll put our blue moon right down there, and we'll look through the deck for we've got our blue door right there. Since we look through the deck, we have to shuffle up. Alright, okay, let's sprint for that tan, guys. Oh, we've got to drop to 5. Ooh, okay, it's a blue key. And the good thing is with the blue key, we can dictate how we want our deck to go. Oh, we can use the blue key for the nightmare. So, yeah, let's just make a run for it. Okay? Tan sun. Tan key. We have a tan key left. Okay, so let's see. We've got 3 cards left. We'll do a premonition, discard one of those cards, And we'll make sure with that we put the tan door on top. 3 cards left. Tan door. Get rid of this one right here. And then draw. Alright. That's the tan door. We unlock it! Excellent! And we completed the game. So the dark premonition, it doesn't have to trigger. And in last episode, I know I had that one time where I couldn't draw back to 5. I had some people telling me that I actually didn't have to do that because once you get the 8 door cards out on the table, it just immediately triggers the end of the game. So I don't know if that's true, but I'll play like that for this game, and if other people tell me otherwise, I'll stop it. But as for now, I'd say we win. So we've had two really clutch wins so far because, oh man, we had 1 card left. But yeah, let me do some cleanup over here, and then we'll get to talking, alright? Okay, so Happy Dreams and Dark Premonitions. What do I think? So unfortunately, this really wasn't a good game for showing off the Dark Premonitions. But in the past game that I've had with this, these have been really bugging me right here. Like, I hate them. I hate the Dark Premonitions. Not in like I hate it with every fiber of my being. I think this is a bad expansion sort of thing. But I hate it because they're really hard. They're really tough. And if you don't have those Happy Dreams in the deck to mitigate them, or just don't know how to use them correctly, they will just completely ruin your game. And your draw deck is just gonna thin down real quick like that. But we had a pretty lucky game here where we drew all those Happy Dreams early and got to nuke some of those really terrible Dark Premonitions, because looking over at those Dark Premonitions, we got some of the absolute worst ones early on in the game. And yeah, I'd say I got to nuke them down to easily their mildest incarnations. I wouldn't say that this game wasn't fun, but I wouldn't say that it was a great game for the Happy Dreams and Dark Premonitions. I feel like there are way more moments that these cards really shine with a game of them. I really do recommend them if you want to make the game more challenging, but also have these cute little cards right here that make you feel good whenever you use them. And I think it's a good expansion. I wouldn't play with this all the time since, I actually like to win sometimes. I don't like constantly being beaten down by cards. But for those who are definitely looking for that sort of experience in Onirim, I would recommend them. I think this is one of the more finely crafted expansions in the game. I mean, it's also simple, the iconography, it's pretty simple to read as well. But yeah, it just makes the game pretty hard. And those are my thoughts on it. Let's see what expansion we'll be dealing with next. And next up, we have Crossroads and Dead Ends. I am really excited for this. I've never tried it out before, and we'll just see how that goes. Alright, folks, well, thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you all have a great day.